And coming in, you know, being fresh and almost as soon as you get here, the Mavs win a championship.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying it was me, but I'm totally saying I had a role to play.
What were you?
That's the stupidest thing anyone has ever said. Thank you.
What were your fondest memories of 2011?
Getting to have pictures taken of my kids holding the trophy, that was pretty sweet. And getting to see Dirk finally get the respect that all Mavs fans had given him for his whole career. Getting to see the rest of the NBA world finally show him the love that he deserved as the generational revolutionary player that he was. You know, the great players usually in this sport they're not heralded. They're not really given that love from the population in general until after they retire. You know, you look at the reverence that all of these players in the league have for Bill Russell or Kareem or Wilt or Michael, Kobe. I mean, these guys were giants. And yes, some people were hyperbolic during their careers, but the greatest players ever, they just showed up and did work. And that was Dirk from day one. He was the ultimate gym rat. And to see him get the respect from everyone that he deserved, that was a pretty great moment.
And even with the accolades on the court, Dirk's an outstanding guy off the court as well. Do you have a favorite kind of memory with him or interaction with him?
Dirk freaked me out for like the first, I don't know, I can't even remember how many years it was before I actually had the nerve to speak to him. And I don't get starstruck, but there's just something about Dirk. He's just such a dude that I don't know. I mean, maybe I felt like I was intruding. Like I didn't want to, you know, he's got his own thing going and I'm going to say something stupid and be a ridiculous fanboy. And I want Dirk to think I'm cool. So I'll just let him walk by with his plate going into the locker room before the game. Like, I don't want to, And I didn't even make eye contact with him, no lie. At the table, pre-tip, I didn't make eye contact with Dirk until maybe his second to last season. Out of superstition, I didn't want to, if that was the game he got hurt, I would blame myself, like I jinxed him by breaking the routine. So it was a self-fulfilling sort of, it had its own momentum. Like, don't look at him. He's walking by, all right, let's go, boys. And don't look at him. Be busy. Write something. It was, so, and that's what happened. And I think he knew that he freaked me out, or that I was overwhelmed. And he was the kindest, just like, I remember the night of his last home game. I was out by the dock when he came walking in past all of the AAC employees, and he was high-fiving everybody. I mean, he walked the entire dock. He didn't pull up and park right by the security. He walked the entire dock, and he was high-fiving. Everybody was cheering, and I was just standing there just enjoying that moment. And as he walked by, he looked at me and said, "You ready for this?" "Yeah, Dirk, I'm ready." And he said, "All right, let's go. Have a good one." And I'm like, that's everything, man. The greatest, the GOAT, just said, "Are you ready?" He asked me my question, "Are you ready for this?" I'm like, yeah, as a matter of fact, I am ready. I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to quit. Inside monologue. But yeah, I'm absolutely ready. I was ready. And that was just an amazing moment. It really was.
How emotional was that night when you look back?
It was bad. It was bad. I teared up during the starting lineups, but I was able to hold it together. And at the end of the game, Mavs win. That was brutal. And then just to watch him with those legends show up and just the disbelief on his face. I mean, I don't care. I'm not afraid of you. You're not the boss of me. I cried. Deal with it. Yeah, I cried. I mean, it's sunny and 85 degrees outside right now, and just thinking about that night, I get goosebumps. It's one of the, aside from the birth of my kids, that night is one of the most bittersweet moments ever of anything I've been an actual part of. It was indescribable. And I know a lot of words. It's hard to describe that night.